Hey all, it's Lionel from Hit the Theme Parks. I'm at Orlando International Airport, MCO. First work trip for 3 months, almost 4 months. I was expecting lighter traffic actually into the airport. I'm parked on level 1 actually, of Terminal B, which is usually jam-packed. And it's, well, I've got a space, so it's not that jam-packed. You normally have to go to Terminal C car park, the one that's not, the terminal that's not built yet. That car park is the one I normally head to, but it's closed, and this is free and easy enough, so let's head into the airport and see how busy it is in there. If you've driven here at all with your rental car or with your own car, we're now in the tunnel under the airport, and we're just going to go up to the check-in and departures level. There's my flight, that's Delta 1218, departing at 3 o'clock, and it's on time, thank goodness. Okay, let's see how many people are in. This is security on the right hand side as you look at the terminal, and then this is security as you look on at the left hand side of the terminal. There's virtually nobody in either line. I'm going to head through security in a minute. My boarding time is in about 40 minutes. I won't have any trouble making that, but I just want to get through and see what's going on the other side. There's not many people here at all. I thought that would be the case. I think my flight's the first one out by the look of it at 3 o'clock, which is crazy. There's usually like flights are leaving every couple of minutes from here. But I'm going on a Delta flight, so I know that the middle seats are blocked. I'm lucky enough to have got a first class upgrade just with my status with the airline. Looking at how many people have got masks on around here, probably about 2/3. It should be everybody, of course, but about 2/3 have got masks on. Other people for some reason don't. But okay, I'm going to go and head through security. I think I can keep my belt on, keep my shoes on, keep my laptop in, because I've got TSA pre-check. We'll see if that's changed at all due to COVID, and we'll see if there's any changes in the setup of security at all. Okay, let's head over there. They've changed the way that pre-check works as well. It used to be over on that side, and now it's over on this side because of construction over there. I've got clear as well, so I'm going to head into clear, although it makes no difference at all. The pre-checked works. Just took my belt off because it always sets the alarm off anyway, but I could keep my shoes on and keep my laptop in. They're including other people in the pre-check line now, so you've got to put your boarding pass or your phone on the glass to show that you are pre-check, and then you can keep your stuff on, or if you don't, then you've got to take your stuff off. But because there are so few security lines open now, they are combining them. Okay, we're going to head off to gate 72. Because these are the APMs that take you to the international concourses, this one is usually blocked off. There's usually sensor code on these doors here, so you can't enter. So it looks like that's operational now, because I don't believe there are any international flights out of Orlando at the moment. So it's a free-for-all, which is good. I guess it opens up everything for everybody, and it doubles the capacity, which is good for social distancing. Here comes my one now.
May I have your attention, please?
Clear of doors and hold on to the handrails. The shuttle will be departing momentarily for gates 70 through 99.
Orlando and Central Florida has so much to offer. There's a good chance you didn't see and do it all. Please come back and visit us again very soon. This is Orlando Mayor Buddy Dyer, and we hope you enjoy your Orlando experience.
I've done 2 other videos, actually longer ones, that take you all the way out from basically your plane, not in immigration, but after you left immigration, right the way through to curbside, so the Magical Express, or hire cars, or taxis. So have a look at that. I'll post a link at the end of this video. I've also done one that takes you right the way back in to the terminal when you're departing. So from curbside right the way through security and into the terminal, and all through the gates as well. So have a look at that one as well, especially if you're unfamiliar with the airport.
When the shuttle stops,
I'll link to both of them at the end of this
for
one.
gates 70 through 99.
Remember they used to have the Star Wars decals on the doors here? They've gone for some reason, I don't know why. Unless that was just a thing for a few months, but they were here in March and they've gone now. Okay, this is normally crowded with people. They've taken some of the chairs away. There's nobody here. The Spa's closed. In Motion Entertainment's closed. Stella News is open. Wow. Outback's closed. Nathan's is closed. Starbucks looks like it's open. Vino Volo is closed. Bahama Breeze is closed. Wow. Burger King looks like it's... Is it open? Let's have a look. I'm going to have a look and see if the lounge is open, Delta Sky Club. I don't think it is actually, but I'm going to have a look. Look, I'm 2 days too early, look. Temporarily closed, it will reopen on July the 8th. I think they've remodeled it as well. Okay, I'm going to head off to gate 72, just down here. My gate's down here. Less people, but we're not boarding for another 15 minutes anyway, so I'm not surprised. You can see how many people there are. Not many at all. There we go, there's my gate, 72. I've got a hand sanitizer there. They've just made an announcement that boarding is going to happen in about 5 or 10 minutes. Oh, my glasses have been steamed up. That's another thing about masks. So they've just announced boarding in 5 or 10 minutes. They're changing the way that they board the plane. People with assistants first, then first class, and then they're going to start from the back. So normally they board by zone, 1, 2, 3, and 4 if they need it. But now it's going to be first class, then board from the back, no more zones, just by row. They've said that everybody has to wear a mask. As you cross the threshold to the plane, you have to have a mask on. From what I've heard, if you don't have a mask on, they're going to stop you. But if you're on the plane and you don't have a mask on, they're not going to say anything to you, but you won't fly with Delta again. That's what I've been hearing. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in a few minutes' time.
Let's continue boarding flight 1218 for those passengers in our first class cabin, along with our Diamond Medallion to 360 members. Welcome aboard and thank you very much for your business.
Passenger David Pinkrow and Timothy Price do not board the aircraft. Come see me up front.
Hi.
Hello, sir.
Passenger Virginia Story.
Thank you.
With your passport, gate number 72, Virginia Story.
Hi, how are you doing? Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm into, there's nobody next to me. There's people in front of me, but nobody behind me. The people in there, you can see. Plane's been sanitized, and they're doing the give me a wet wipe, which I'm going to use to wipe down the surfaces around here. Not that planes we're going to Atlanta. Decent system. Although this plane has been sanitized, there's no problem in taking double measures out. So limited service on these flights now. This bottle of water I think is all I'm going to get. It used to be soft drinks and booze and whatever you wanted pre-boarding or pre-flight, and then more stuff in flight. But I think it's going to be just water and pretzels or nuts or whatever it is that you want.
Device in your seat. Please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, welcome. Please check your connections. Thank you.
So we came into gate 825. I've got to get to Concourse B now, so that's luckily only one stop away. So let's go down there, I'll show you how this train works.
Welcome aboard the plane train. Please hold on. This train is departing. The next stop is Pussy Gates.
Simple as that. So these trains come really very often. They only take a minute or two between each terminal or each concourse. And you just pop up on the escalator and you're in the terminal, the concourse that you want. I've just come up the escalator. This is going to be my gate. It's right off the middle of the concourse here. That's where the escalators go down. And this is going to be B18. There's my plane. That's the next one out of this gate. Nobody there yet because I've got an hour till boarding. The B Sky Club is open, so let's check this out. Social distancing, which is good. So I'm in. Look at this one. This is the password right now. Wear mask. It's usually something like sunny or reserve. This is the Delta Sky Club at Concourse B. It's one of the ones that's been refurbished recently, and it's very nice actually. Very quiet today. There's not many people here at all. You can usually get a good selection of food and drink, but the buffet is kind of all gone at the moment. I will get a drink from the bar. You can do that. So yeah, I'm gonna grab something to eat now actually because I'm starving. This is normally filled with like salads and soups and meats and things, and it's just kind of pot noodle right now. Kind bars, that kind of thing. Oh, they've got some salads. Tiny pasta salads, some little sandwiches. Okay, bits of cheese and things. So I've got my little selection of stuff here. I've had the mask on for probably now 3 hours. It's not that big a burden. I think because we're in an air-conditioned space, and I've been in an air-conditioned space almost since I had the mask on, whether that be in an airport or a plane. So it's not horrible. I don't know what it's like to sleep in. I've not had a chance to do that, and I won't on these flights anyway. But yeah, look, it's not a huge burden to have the mask on. I'm going to have it on till 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock, and it's 3:30 now, so I've got another 4.5 hours with the mask on, so it will be 7.5 hours probably by the time I get the thing off. So we'll see how I'm feeling then. That's me done at the Sky Club. Time to almost board, so I'm just going to wait around for this elevator now. I'm going down there. Now, I know I'm not in first class on this one. I didn't get the upgrade. I'm number 2 for no seats, so a unless something miraculous happens at the gate. I mean, they call it premium economy or something, it's not really at all. But I get like 4 inches more leg room, but at least we'll get to see two classes on the same kind of journey, which is good. So the amount of room at these gates is very, very small, which doesn't help social distancing right now. So because these are all domestic flights, sometimes it's quite small planes, that's why they have these small gate areas. Okay, so they're just doing a pre-board announcement now for Houston. So I guess they're going to allow me to board with Delta Diamonds. No miracle upgrade this time. So we're in 12, row 12, 2 seats I think. Afternoon, Annie.
What was that, Nancy, Untitled?
So this is a Boeing 717. It's a 3-2 configuration. I'm in the 3, and you can see the 2. So this seat here is going to be free, and the one next to that could be taken. We'll have to see what happens. But it's fine. There's no seatback TV on this. You've got to load stuff up on your iPad, or you take the app and you load. You can view film streaming on that for nothing. We've got a pretty good storm coming up at Atlanta right now.
Ladies and gentlemen, we will be dimming cabin lighting for the duration of our flight this evening. Should you need additional lighting, you can find it in the overhead panel above your seat.
We're gonna need a bigger boat.
There you go.
Thank
I
you.
know, thank you.
Thank you. So that's Orlando via Atlanta to Houston probably. It's 7:30 here now, so that's 8:30 Eastern. We've gone back an hour. So yeah, it took a little while to get from Orlando to Houston this way, but it's the way I come with Delta. No real issues with the mask. I've still had it on. I'm not taking it off unless I was eating or drinking. No real problems. There you can see the screens that they've got up. Hobby's a pretty little airport. It's only got, I think, 32 gates on it. But yeah, I like it. Better than Bush. can see it's pretty dead. I think that's as much to do with the time of the day it is rather than anything else, although I'm guessing that they've got a lot less flights than they normally would have if it was not COVID-19. Hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you again in the next one pretty soon. Until then, take care. Cheers. Bye bye.